Hi everybody, and thank you for joining us. We're cooking with Chris again. Hi Chris.
Hello, hi everyone.
So we've got two recipes today. Chris, take us through the first one.
Okay, the first one we're going to make a black bean salad that you can serve on some lettuce, romaine, spinach, whatever, or you can put it on chicken or any type of meat that you want. And that will include 1 can of black beans rinsed and drained, a 1/4 cup of chopped cilantro, 2 ounces of chopped tomato, an ounce of red onion, a tablespoon of chopped jalapeno, a tablespoon of lemon juice with some cumin added, and salt and pepper to taste. The cumin's not on the board, sorry.
Oh.
Just add a little bit to the lemon juice and it'll make a nice little drizzle. It's right here, I already moved
Oh,
it.
good.
Okay.
I thought, oh dear, I grabbed red pepper instead of cumin.
Okay, so it's just going to be really easy. Alicia already chopped everything, so I'm just going to mix it all together.
Yeah, pre-measured.
Yeah. So there's our can of black beans. You want to hand me a spoon? Thank you. Here's our cilantro.
We're so organized these days.
Yeah.
I didn't pre-measure the lemon juice though.
Okay. Mix that together. Take that out.
So this would actually be pretty good with fish too, wouldn't it?
Right. And with salmon. I've had it with chicken. Yeah. Or just in the salad by itself.
Mm-hmm.
Our onion. And again, the jalapeno you can use or not use.
Or
depending on your
double
taste.
or triple the quantity.
Right. Up to, it's 1 ounce, right?
That's right.
Okay, so here we have the salad all mixed together. And now I'm just going to sprinkle some cumin into the lemon juice here.
Ooh, what trick is that?
Just like a little drizzle to put on top.
Okay, so 1/4 teaspoon
Yep,
of cumin?
that's perfect. And then mix it up a little.
Sorry, I missed that one when I
Oh,
wrote
no
it
worries.
up on the board. So is there a reason for putting the spice into the lemon juice first? Did that just help it like mix more evenly?
Yeah, it's
or?
more of an infusion into the lemon juice
Oh.
than just a mix on the salad. It makes it more part of the liquid instead of the dry parts would stick to all the pieces of lettuce and stuff.
Did you want to measure? Or?
Oh, yeah. Oh, perfect.
Oh my gosh, look
There
at
we
that.
go.
It was exactly a tablespoon
All
plus
right.
a drip. Too funny.
Just drizzle.
So I learned something just now, because if I had been doing this myself at home,
Mm-hmm.
I would have just pulled out that 1/4 teaspoon of the cumin and sprinkled it on top and then thrown the lemon juice on. So neat trick. I never knew that one.
There you go.
Oh, that looks good. Jason's going to
smells
have to
good,
fight
too.
me for half of it.
And there it is. Yummy.
Awesome. Yum.
Okay. And next we're going to make our lean meatballs. And for that we have 1 1/4 ounce of turkey, ground turkey.
I think you mean pounds.
You're on an extreme diet now. Pounds of ground turkey, a 1/3 cup of parsley chopped, a teaspoon of ground pepper, a cup of garbanzo beans pureed, and 1 egg to bind.
Okay, now Chris, you were saying earlier that you tried it out with 2 eggs just to see, and that didn't work out too well?
No, it was way too much liquid. It kind of flattened the meatballs out, and I had too much liquid on the pan. They cooked and were fine after I kind of set them on paper towels and stuff, but you only need 1 egg.
Okay.
One egg will be perfect.
Okay, so 1 1/4 pounds of turkey.
Right? And then our pureed garbanzo beans.
Now, obviously I pureed these at home off camera because, you know, it's so loud with the food processor. I hate that. So that is pre-measured, just a cup.
1 cup.
Are they hard to puree?
They are not hard to puree. I had to put them in the food processor and, you know, I switched it on and it sort of pureed the bottom half, and then I, you know, switched it off and got in there with a spoon and just mixed it around and then hit it again, and it came out perfect. I didn't measure that one either.
Oh, okay. 1 teaspoon.
A teaspoon of pepper seems like a lot, doesn't it?
Yes,
Is that just me?
it is a lot, but it'll be good. Yeah, this is Chris's recipe. Okay, and then 1 egg.
I brought 2 in case one broke on the way here.
That's smart. All right, and then I'll just use this spoon to mix it up.
Should have seen the look the puppy gave me when she saw, you know, the egg and the turkey and all this stuff going in the box to be brought over here to the studio. And her little eyes are getting bigger and she's getting closer to the box and sniffing. I was like, oh, I'm sorry, puppy. I almost brought her. I thought, you know, she hates being off camera. You can hear her howling. And I thought, well, what if she sat here with us? And then I realized that, no, she really is tall enough now to make a nuisance with the food on the table. She knows she's not supposed to, but I would hate for her to forget her manners.
I made these for my kids and my husband last night, and they loved it.
Until
I told them that there were garbanzo beans in the meat, and then they started to pick it apart. Say, "Ooh, really?" Okay.
Now, if this were me, I would be very tempted to add like a whole bunch of red pepper flakes or something to make it spicy.
Yeah, as long as you don't add more liquid, you'll be fine. You can add whatever fresh herbs, spices you want to add to it.
Cool.
But I wouldn't add more liquid because then you'll have a flat meatball like I did last night. Okay, so that's pretty well mixed. Everything. The garbanzo beans tend to stick together. They tend to clump together a little.
So you really need to smush them.
Right,
Like smush the whole mixture.
right.
Like LiveFit participants who stick together.
Jason makes such bad jokes
That
off
was
camera.
cute.
You guys at home have no idea how lucky you are that you can't hear us. Did you want to lay some out on the tray so people can see what size you're sort of talking about as
Right.
well? or-
And I actually had a question about this too. Since you're adding the garbanzo beans to the mix, kind of fluffs up the meat a little bit, how would you measure out your meat serving?
I would measure out, show me what size the meatballs will be.
Okay.
And
Well, you can really make the meatballs any size. The cooking time will vary depending on how large your meatballs are, but I like a smaller meatball because then you get more.
Okay, now one thing that's worth mentioning here, obviously the garbanzo beans have not been on the food plan up until this point.
Right.
Garbanzo beans and numerous other beans will be included on the phase 2 plan. So I suppose maybe technically we're a couple days early with launching this recipe, but it just sounded so good. I thought let's just put it out there. So garbanzos will be on phase 2.
There you go. All right, here's a meatball. This size meatball I cooked for 20 minutes in the oven at 350 degrees, and they were perfect. If you're not sure if they're done, just crack one open, make sure they're not pink, or if you're really technical, you could take the temperature. It needs to be 165 degrees to be considered done. So that's it.
Okay, so that size meatball, I would say you're going to see at least 4 of those for a serving size for women and 6, maybe even 7 for men.
Okay.
So measure it. You're going to look at about maybe a total of 8 ounces serving size approximately, maybe a little more, maybe a little less.
Okay, and they're very filling. Something about the garbanzo bean. I only had 3 of these meatballs last night, and I was stuffed. And I felt totally satisfied with the amount that I ate.
Okay, good
Yeah.
to know. So for women then, a serving size of more like 3 or 4. Men are going to get about 6 of them. And what's that about? Just a little bit bigger than a ping pong ball.
Right.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's it. Thank you very much for joining us. Thanks, Chris.
You're welcome. Bye-bye.
See you.